Let me read from Mark's Gospel, chapter 6, from verse 22 to 27. And I will tell you why I am reflecting on this Gospel passage again. For when Herodias' daughter came in and danced, she pleased Herod and his guests. And the king said to the girl, "Ask me for whatever you wish, and I will grant it." And he vowed to her, "Whatever you ask me, I will give you, even half of my kingdom." And she went out and said to her mother, "What shall I ask?" And she said, "The head of John the Baptizer." And she came in immediately with haste to the king and asked, saying, "I want you to give me at once the head of John the Baptist on a platter." And the king was exceedingly sorry, but because of his oaths and his guests, he did not want to break his word to her. And immediately the king sent a soldier of the guard and gave orders to bring his head. So, most times we reflect on this gospel from the point of view of the head of John the Baptist, the crime of taking John's head and killing John the Baptist by Herod. We reflect on Herod's action in relation to taking Herodias, the brother Philip's wife. But I want to look at this from a relational perspective, a systemic perspective, that is with regard to the family. Herod and Herodias are the spousal subsystem here. I'm not talking about the nature of their relationship, right? So I'm looking at it from the point of view of a family relationship. So let's say Herod here and Herodias form the spousal subsystem. Then the next subsystem here is the parental subsystem. Herod, Herodias, and this little girl who came in and danced. And then we see the triangle, different triangles within this. I'm looking at it from the point of view of a marriage and family therapist. So the triangles here are Herod, the wife, the daughter, Herod, the wife, and their friends, Herod, the daughter, and their guests, Herod, the daughter, and his property or his kingdom, Herod, the wife, and his kingdom or his royalty and all that. But something that is a little bit insignificant here, but very, very important, is how this request, this ugly request of John the Baptist, represents nasty pressures that we see in family settings. For me, in the first place, this is like a very big sign of pro-choice. Ask me, and I will give you even half of my kingdom. Whatever you ask for me, whatever you wish. This is Mark chapter 6, verse 22. Ask for me whatever you wish, and I will grant it. So Herod gives this girl the impression that she could ask for anything, make any choice. Whatever choice you make, you will get it. Whatever. And right there and then, there's a wrong choice that could not be resisted. So why do we give our children the impression that they could get whatever they ask from us? This is my message. Why do you as a parent, why do you as a father, as a mother, tell your child, your daughter or your son that he or she should ask for whatever, and she would get it from you? That is pro-choice. That is how you groom pro-choice. And people begin to make unnecessary demands. Children can take advantage of such situations. Don't think your child is not smart. She or he might be smarter than you think. She or he might be smarter than you think. That is why children begin to do what they want, begin to put up resistances against what you want them to do, begin to feel like they can do anything, they can get anything, they can point at anything and it becomes theirs. Ask for whatever you want and I will give it to you. So parents, don't let your children have this impression. Otherwise, you put unnecessary pressure on yourself, pressure that you cannot come out of, that you cannot escape from. This child sees that shortcoming, that weakness on the part of Herod, and she takes advantage of it. The head of John the Baptist. The head of John the Baptist can be video game. The head of John the Baptist can be any cookie, can be any candy, can be any movie, can be any cinema, can be just anything. The head of John the Baptist can be in your house, right there in your house. And you don't understand it because you've given your children that option of making any choice from you. And once that happens, you lose your authority, the authority of parenting, the authority of being a parent. And then the child becomes a superior in your house while you are in the same house. So let's pay attention to this and avoid this pro-choice attitude within the family setting. Be the parent. Let your child understand that freedom has responsibility, freedom has limitation, freedom has sacrifice, freedom has challenge, and freedom does not give you everything you want, because then the power of the will becomes compromised. Like in the case of Herodias,